Into the Nativity pendant we go. Another one of the top 25 favorites. It is one of the larger, if not the largest cross that has been done in the Nativity stone. Thank you so much. Certificate of authenticity comes with it. $39.95 in steel with your Nativity stone in the center. I'm just gonna let you take it away because the story is so profound.
I've had the pleasure of selling Nativity stones since 1999. And much to my surprise, in the year 2000, the Vatican made the Nativity stone their Jubilee stone for the year. So they re-authenticated everything that I had already authenticated. But to know that the Vatican recognized that this came from the birthplace of Jesus Christ, and literally within 20 feet of where he was born, because the actual cave that you saw there was very small. And the Church of the Nativity, that's called the manger floor, was tiny when they originally made the church. And throughout the years, you enter through there, and then this is the 14-point star that marks the spot where Jesus, it's electrifying if you go there. Unfortunately, Michael was just in Jerusalem, and they said it was too dangerous to even go to the church.
Say that again?
It's right now, it's so dangerous that they wouldn't even allow them to go as a group.
Oh, what a shame.
So here, to be able to buy a stone that came from within 20 feet of where Jesus was born, and when you look at it, it looks like a relic. We give you with every piece a certificate that authenticates. They're numbered, and each certificate is from the Church of the Nativity at the time that the stones were excavated. And the only reason why I have these stones is a man by the name of Stanley Slotkin, who was an archaeologist, but also a philanthropist. Whenever he found something in that area, he would always go to the church. And you're talking 1963. So Israel was founded in 47, so it wasn't that many years. So everything that he found, he would show to the church. If it had anything to do with the religious significance, he would give it back to the church.
Lovely.
So when he saw this renovation, he asked, "What are you doing with the stones?" And they said, "We usually bury them on the site." He said, when he had the idea to make the first nativity cross, and he did, his family used it, and they also used the proceeds for, charities and different events. So I've had the fortune of wearing this piece for 17 years, sharing it with you. If you don't own one, this is the most amazing piece you will ever buy. And the price is incredible. Look at the rating.
See,
I mean, if it's not a 5-star, it's a 4.8 or 4. Because whomever owns one of these, and I hate to always go back to people that are in trouble or people that are having difficulties, but without faith, you'll never get through life. And this is one of the strongest faith-based pieces that you will ever buy. Because when you look at it on you, and I have the pleasure of wearing it on my wrist, and then I wear one on my neck, you will just be amazed at the beauty of the piece and knowing that that stone came, because let's face it, many of us will never go there and never be able to go there. And I can tell you, when you do go there, there's really nothing to buy. Nothing like this.
They don't have a souvenir shop.
They do, but it has stuff that, really it doesn't last.
Stuff,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, I understand, right? This is a way to pay tribute. This is a way to have something that witnessed the birth of Christ on you all day, all night in stainless, with the fleur-de-lis representing the Trinity there on the end of the cross. It's a large size, but it's a perfect statement size.
Yeah.
It's not overwhelming.
No, it's perfect.
The chain comes with it. Right, so we've had some smaller ones.
And
that's my
adjustable.
point. Totally adjustable.
But the viewer loves the larger one.
What's there not to love?
That one I can tell you.
And
when you see it in person and you feel the stainless has a softness to it, And again, this is not the kind of piece that you have to baby. You can wear this piece day in and day out, never take it off, and never worry about damaging it. I mean, look at the 14-point star. That represents the 14 stations of the cross. And the stone itself, no two stones are alike. Everyone comes with that certificate. You can do your own little research when you get it at home. You can just Google it and then read the facts about the stones. And believe me, it'll be a cherished piece for you for the rest of your life. You'll enjoy giving these as gifts, because wait till you see what people say when they see it on you. It's just, I have people that they look at me and they don't believe me, and then I generally go on hsn.com and show them the piece and say, here, read some of the testimonials for yourself or look at the certificate. But it's just an overwhelmingly beautiful piece, very, very strong, very durable, and it looks like a relic.
Doesn't
you look
it?
like
Yes.
you're looking into a window of the past. And it's...
Do the 14 points on the star have significance?
Yeah, the 14 stations of the cross.
It's just, everything is symbolic, right?
Yeah.
And in this case, actually, the stone is literal because it really was there, right? The chain comes with this. It's $39.95. If you want to just try it on and see how you feel about it, to see what we're talking about and what everyone else is talking about.
You're a gemologist, but I would stack this stone up with even next to a diamond.
Well, it certainly is more scarce. It's probably one of the scarcest items in jewelry these days.
Also, you know, years ago they would revere sapphires and rubies, but you'll love this. Wait till you see it in person.
4 monthly payments or a fifth with the HSN card. By the way, there's Stanley. Hi,
Yep.
Stanley. We've been asking you to chime in on a poll.